What's up, DCI family? Happy Monday, May 15th, 2023. For those of you that were at the Boost Summit, man, it was amazing. I'll just say, I hope you guys go to Summit next year if you didn't miss it. If you missed it this year, if you're there, I hope to see you again because the Summit was absolutely amazing. So much great information, really got everyone fired up, and honestly, really put a lot of belief back into the brand. And one of the things I kind of want to start this off with, and we're actually probably going to do another summit call in the near future because all the decks are actually going to come out today. So I have a little bit of notes today. We'll wet your beak a little bit, go over some kind of the key takeaways and reminders for those that were there. We'll probably do another call with the official decks they had as well coming up next week. But man, so Charlie Ager, the CEO, the owner of Dish, who owns Dish and Boost, right? He spoke. And, one of the things that I've been looking at is like, man, stock prices are going down. We had the hack, as he called it, second COVID that went on. And it was like, where's our vision? Where are we going in the future, right? And I got to tell you, the vision was awesome. So he talked about kind of what is Dish doing, right? And you look at the stock, if you look at stocks, the stock price has been down. But what he talked about is, hey, stocks are a day-to-day game. Like Wall Street traders, these Harvard guys, they look at what is it today? So they don't talk about the vision. The vision is, and for you guys that are here, that are going to be lucky to be a part of it, is that Boost is building their Dish, Boost, is building their own network across the entire country that is different than every other network that's out there. So if you think about AT&T, you think about Verizon, you think about T-Mobile even, right? All their towers are set up as voice services with data as an add-on. But their network is a voice network, and they added data to it. Well, the future is everything is data. Your voice calls are going to be data. Everything's going to be data. So there's a brand new technology that Boost is rolling out there, which is why if you happen to be in a network with Rainbow Sims that doesn't have iPhones, good news, coming soon, but that doesn't have iPhones, it's because it's a whole new technology. It's all over data. And this is where things are going. This is where Dish is going to be ahead of the game compared to all competitors when it comes to using devices, when it comes to data, when it comes to owning our own network. We are going to have a huge leg up, right? And so that's the future. The future is bright. So I know we've had the issues. We had the system issues, right? We heard the grumbles when we were there. It was very open sessions and feelings were expressed and heard. All right. So let's talk about that for a quick second. The old network will be sunsetting. The legacy Orange network. When that happens, there will be over 7,000 more employees that are going to be dedicated to the Boost branded network on Elevate Web or GSF guided sales flow. So the future is going to be awesome, man. We're going to have leading technology. We're going to be the first out of the gates. We're actually have a leg up on our competitors, on your legacy giants, right? On your Verizons, on your AT&Ts. This is all coming down the pipe. So really good time to be at Boost. I am so fired up after being at that summit. I feel reinvigorated, and I hope anyone who was there feels reinvigorated as well. And if not, if you didn't go there and you're catching this call, get this enthusiasm. So, I will cover the next once we get them that we have, but I kind of just have a couple notes and stuff I want to go over with you today. A little bit of a condensed version, but some of the key takeaways for Summit. All right. So anyone who was there, just a reminder for the people who did go to Summit. And if you didn't go, the reason why I include this slide is to kind of motivate you to go next year. Not only was Summit amazing, like I'm saying 20 out of 10 amazing. It was so fun. The entertainment, the information, it was an awesome experience, guys. So if you didn't go, I want to share with you the offers that were there. If you were a Summit partner and you didn't take a chance to get one of these, reach out to your Boost AE. Make sure you take advantage of it now. If not, just a little kind of peek behind the curtain of what special offers you get when you go to Summit. So they had these Summer of Fun event kits. which is awesome. They basically gave you a $500 market kit to help you drive all summer sales. Dealers only had to pay, if you are at Summit, it's $100. You get a $500 kit. So for a $100 investment, you get a boost tent, a table, a tablecloth, and a bowhead flag. You had to visit one of their booths at Summit on the floor, the expo floor, to get that. But if you got $500 value for $100, so you think of the cost of Summit right there in one marketing kit, you're already pretty much made whole, right? Then they had Summer Double Play, a 6-week digital campaign, $400 digital campaign they gave you for $200. Also, swagged out savings. So anything you wanted to order, if you wanted merch for your dealers, you wanted merch for your people on the sales floor, they matched everything you ordered up to $500. So if you ordered $500 of Boost gear, they gave you $500 in free gear, right? They had a summer exclusive accessory offer. So retailers who purchased our accessory offer at the Summit Expo received accessory exclusive discounts and pricing from all vendors, basically a 20% discount. So if you needed to order cases, screen protectors, chargers, anything you needed, you got a 20% discount for ordering them at Summit. They also talk about the remodel program. If you need to remodel your store to 4.0, you got 50% off new fixture costs and up to $12,500 in reimbursement for anyone who was there for if you need a remodel. They also talked about any AR, any multi-carrier, right? If you were a multi-carrier or an AR door that went to Summit, they were giving you an AR Plus location at zero cost. So this is huge. I mean, these are the awesome kind of stuff that's available at Summit. We don't know ahead of time, so we found out when we were there. But man, these deals were amazing, right? So awesome special offers at Summit. So again, I can't push it more for you guys. If you get an opportunity to go next year, please go. And if you were there, I hope you took advantage of these. If not, this is a reminder. You can reach out to your ISM and hopefully still take advantage of them. And now, I think since you were there, they're probably going to have some leniency to get those qualified for you. I also want to talk about one of the sessions I had, and I'll have the actual deck. This kind of notes I took. It was about the challenges of recruiting and hiring, right? And to me, this is the #1 problem we see in our doors. It's hard to get good people that stay and are in your locations. So, what are the challenges, right? The people aren't applying. They're not qualified. The ones we want to talk to don't respond to you guys. They may agree to an interview and not show up. We may want to hire them. They don't go through the onboarding process, or they don't last through training, or they're gone within 90 days. Or the ones that you guys do finally get through all that, they're just not motivated to succeed. They're more of a clerk than a solutions consultant. So they gave some really good tips on how to make sure you get better people in your stores to help you out. Because, one team, one dream. You need that good teammate to pull you guys up. If anyone has any issues, you got to have that strong sales performer in your door. So they talked about using affordable technology, increasing the speed and efficiency in your recruiting efforts. So what caught my ear was LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn is a big one that people use. But if you think about LinkedIn, if someone applies on LinkedIn, they won't even see they're accepted unless they go back into LinkedIn and check on their status, right? That could be a big hurdle to get over. So just kind of thinking about that when you're using your technology. And what they really focus on is, hey, text messenger. Any applicants, text message them. It's a game changer when you're recruiting. If you have an interview, you can text them. A couple hours before the interview, hey, your interview's, say it's 10 a.m., right? Hey, your interview's at noon. Are you going to make it? Yes or no? A quick yes or no question. This way, you guys aren't sitting there wasting your time if you're a manager or if you're an HR. You're not wasting your time for a candidate that doesn't show up. And also maybe reminds them. So if they slip their mind, they send a text message, you give them 2 hours notice, yep, I'm going to be there, right? And talk about the job description. Create the job description to attract the type of talent you want to hire. So when you think about posting jobs, don't just think about your hourly wages, but put all the commissions you can earn in there as well. Because if you're a hustler, the money you can make is limitless, right? So if you're talking about a job and attracting those best candidates, it's how hard do you want to work? How much do you want to hustle for this job? You're going to make as much as you want to based on how hard you want to work, right? So make sure you give those kind of carrots to the employees that you're looking to hire. and of course, clearly outline the true development potential for those candidates. All right, next point. It was covered big in it was covered big over the weekend, and it's a big thing for Boost. Don't commit any fraud or gaming. So at Summit, huge slide, zero tolerance towards fraudulent behavior. Your dealership's at risk of termination if you commit fraud or gaming. So if you have any doors doing anything that is not above board, if you're pre-activating phones, say, I'm so busy, yeah, we pre-activate a couple times because we're just such a busy store, stop it. Don't get yourself on this to-do list, right? Doors that have had a lot of sales have been cut recently. Not necessarily DCI doors, but across the board, they have been cut. Dish is not playing around, as the new comp structure kind of shows. They're going into legit business, legit dealers. Business has to be done the right way. If you're not doing anything above board, this is your come to Jesus moment. Stop it, right? You got to be doing business the right way, legit 24/7. No gaming, nothing shady. This is a zero tolerance time. Dish needs healthy customers to be profitable. The new comp structure that's rolled out, which starts on July 1st, is about healthy customers. If you're a dealer that is frauding or gaming Dish, you're not a healthy dealer. They're going to get rid of you, right? So I don't think it's anyone on this call. I don't think it's any of our DCI doors, but just wanted to make sure that you know this is a huge priority. And honestly, it's great. We don't want anyone doing this to our customers. We don't want anyone doing something shady. So this is going to get rid of this fraud and game. We're going to get a healthy customer base. A healthy customer base can be more profitable for all of us. But just if there is anything in your dealerships that maybe your AE doesn't know about or your DCI doesn't know about, this is your kind of final warning. Stop it, or else you will lose your dealership. All right. Next, this is pretty cool, right? So they hinted around the bushes at this DirecTV switcher offer. So basically, Dish and Boost, it's one team, right? Dish owns Boost. So we're one team, one dream. But any customer that's going to switch from DirecTV can use the offer code DTV to Dish during sign up. And supplying your door's unique code, they can get a $300 prepaid MasterCard and a 3-year price guarantee once they meet other criteria and rules. What that 3-year price guarantee means, it means that their prices won't go up. So when you think about times of inflation, think about gas prices, right? Gas prices go so crazy. This is pretty cool that Dish is doing this for the customers. And so you'll have a location ID that's going to be used during the activation process. But, you know, I don't know how big this is going to be in your doors, but I'm thinking more of it for any of your family or friends, right? If you got family or friends that don't have DirecTVs, maybe they or don't have Dish currently, they have DirecTV. If you know anyone that has DirecTV, this is a great program you can talk to them about where they can switch over from DirecTV to Dish, again, because we are one company. Rising tide raises all boats. And they can switch over, and they will get a $300 prepaid MasterCard. So let's say your mom or dad has DirecTV. Say, Mom or Dad, switch over to Dish. You can get a $300 prepaid MasterCard, and you get a 3-year price guarantee that your prices will never go up. So that was pretty cool. Wanted to share it with you and make sure you guys are aware of it. And, you know, helping Dish helps Boost, right? Because we're all on the same team. One of the other big takeaways in Summit is they had an area where you could sign up for Boost Infinite, which was going to launch later this summer. More details to come on that, but not everyone's going to be chosen. But basically, if you're a branded store, from what I took away, you have a very good chance of being able to sell Boost Infinite. What is Boost Infinite? That is the postpaid version of Boost, where customers can pay $25 a month, get unlimited talk, text, and data. All right, so it's going to be very cool. More details to come. I don't know anything as far as payments and all that stuff or comp. Those weren't rolled out, but they did have a booth to say, hey, if you're interested in Boost Infinite, sign up during our booth. So if you were there, and you didn't sign up, reach out to your AE or ISM on the booth side of the house. If you weren't there and you're interested, reach out to your AE or ISM to tell them, hey, I wasn't at Summit, but I heard there was a possibility of selling Boost Infinite. We are interested. Boost will select those carriers that will be able to sell it, and it'll be in your stores once it launches if you are chosen. The cool thing is they're kind of preparing you for Boost Infinite right now. If you think about it, you guys are now getting IDs. They're doing a lot more credit checks, right? Smart Pay is being included as well. So they're really training you without telling you they're training you to sell postpaid customers to sell postpaid customers. I mean, this is what they're doing. I can say, oh, okay, this is pretty smart. They're doing all this stuff because eventually this is how we're going to have the postpaid model, Boost Infinite, in our doors as well. So that is out there. That is coming in the summer, and it is going to launch at our existing Boost stores first. It's not going to be, if you think about the points of distribution, there's not going to be like standalone Boost Infinite stores because we don't have any right now. It is going to launch in our Boost stores at first. So you'll have the prepaid Boost mobile product and the postpaid Boost Infinite. So that is coming in the very near future. All right, moving on inventory. There are devices you guys are want to carry, provided they're in stock. The devices that are Rainbow SIMs, right? Because when comp changes on July 1st, there's increased comp for Rainbow SIM devices. Those devices are your Moto G 5G, Moto G Stylus 5G, Moto Edge Plus, Solera 5G Plus, Samsung A23. Heard iPhones in the work, it's coming soon, but currently we do not have an iPhone. But the reason why I wanted to really bring this up is you're future-proofing yourself. So if you get any of these devices, you sell it to a customer, and let's say 3 months down the road, that customer is eligible for a Rainbow SIM, you switch into a Rainbow SIM, then you are able to get that kind of that bounty on those devices. If you're in a market that already has Rainbow SIMs, then boom, you're good right away. But I know a majority of our customers on this call do not yet have Rainbow SIMs, so this is kind of future-proofing yourself. So you sell it to them now, you're going to make more money in the future. What we just got strong stock in is that Moto G 5G, and that one sells very nice because it is only $59.99 an upgrade, $10 new, and the Moto Edge Plus. We have a lot of those in stock. Moto Edge Plus, $49.99 on a port, $99.99 on an upgrade. So the Moto Edge Plus 2023, we had that training last week. That device is freaking dope. It is expensive. It's $849.99. If you missed that training, it is online posted for you at DCIorders.com. You can kind of rewatch last week's training. That device is amazing. But that Edge Plus 2022, when you're talking to your customers, that's a $750 device. That's $49.99 on a port. All right, let me pause. Let me repeat. Moto Edge Plus 2022, it's in stock. $749.99 SRP, only $49.99 on a port. That's a $700 savings. Think about your smile and dial calls. I can get you a $750 call, a $750 phone rather, for only $49.99 with a port. Is there anyone in your family who might need a device? And if not, if it's a newer upgrade, only $99.99. I get you a $750 phone for $100, right? So awesome price out there. I want to make sure you guys are aware of that. The allocation is going to be reset tonight. So iPhone 11s, everyone wants them. They're still constrained, right, guys? Sorry, but we're not got as many as you want. It is a little better this week, but it's still constrained. We should see a reset of the allocation tonight. We are healthy on the 12s or renewed 11 and 12. So if you need those, you can order up. I know everyone wants the 11s. It's the same for every DDP across the board. They've just been really tight on them. We'll get better. Look out for the allocation coming tonight. Next, the Legacy Sales Portal will be decommissioned. So again, as I mentioned at the beginning of this call, Legacy Sales Portal, I mean the Boost Sales Portal, right? The Orange SIM Portal. That's going to be gone. All your subscribers are going to be migrated over to GSF. Really important call out here. If you're looking on with me online right now, I have it highlighted in yellow on the bottom right. Your Orange SIM cards, don't push Legacy Sales Portal super hard like, oh, it's going to go away. We're not going to use your SIMs. No. You can still use them. Your orange SIMs will be available on GSF. Those will be on the T-Mobile side, right? So when that old network goes away and you're using everything on guided sales flow, you will be able to use those orange SIM cards still. They'll just put your customers on the GSF network. And so that is scheduled to happen on June 1st. Any questions on that? All right, there'll be a webinar rolling out tomorrow.
Adam,
yep.
You want to highlight on that orange SIM cards that we will not be taking these back. So just if any retailer has too many of them and they think that they need to submit for RMA, let's just be clear, we're not taking these back, and these can be used on the new system.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of my point here, guys. Right? Is that those SIM cards are still going to be good. You don't need to do any RMAs. You don't need to send them back. You can still sell them. Those should be on the T-Mobile side when you use them on guided sales flow. But yes, thank you for calling that out. It's not like, oh, I got 100. Can I return them to DCI? No, don't call us. Don't fuss with calls. They're not eligible to return, but you can still sell them. Those should be on the T-Mobile side of the network.
Question.
Yep.
So when I went to go do my Smile and Dial, I seen that a lot of my customers were not there, but I seen that they were migrated. However, on when I go to my report, it shows as a DX. It doesn't show that they were migrated. It shows as a DX. What does that do to my residual? Is my residual starting all over again?
Nope, everything stays the same.
That's a lot to chew, babe.
Yeah,
Okay.
if existing customer, your residual is all the same. Nothing should change there.
Okay, just making sure, because I did see a lot of my customers disappear, but it's not that they disappeared; they were just migrated.
Yeah,
But
no, that's fine.
But as far when I was checking my third month, I did see that there was a lot of DX, but they were not DX; they were actually migrated. So how come it's showing?
So Rachel, don't those accounts that get switched like that, migrated, they do not impact your 2MR 3MR calculations. That's how basically the migration works with them, and they still continue to be part of your residual commission.
Okay, but as far as why does it show DX?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why would they show us a deact. It's just we verified that already internally and also with the Boost team. So for whatever reason on the reporting they are marked as deact, but these specific ones that got migrated are still part of your customer base. And even if you log into their account, they still show us an active users too.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, well, they just made a payment, but it shows a deact.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's just
it shows that because it's provisioning and it changes. So from the back end, while Dish is doing their back end work, the front you're going to see the changes. It's not like the same day, but I've seen it. It makes changes in about 15 to 30 days of a difference. So as long as you have access to their account, whatever that you see in there, I wouldn't take that at heart as if there's something wrong with the account. It's provisioning differently than what you can see.
Yeah, and I was like, what? But yeah, when I was doing my Smile and Dial, I did see that.
This is no, but keep making those calls, girl. Don't stop.
Absolutely.
So that June 18th.
Absolutely, guys.
Alrighty, that was my only concern.
Very good. So yeah, those training guys are going to come out from every deck that was covered there. They'll have the full decks out. So we'll probably go over those probably in next week's call, actually, to go more in detail of everything. But man, I just want to say thank you guys for being a part of the DCI family. Thank you guys for going out to the summit. If those who didn't go, this is my first rah call next year. Don't miss it. It was amazing, man. It was so much fun, such great opportunities. So give you a little bit of a taste of it here. With that, that's all I got for this week's call. I'll open up. Are there any other questions out there?
Adam.
Yeah.
We need to definitely have more training for our teams. That's another thing I wanted to talk to Dish. They never gave me opportunities. I wanted us to have training for our team, but we didn't have enough time to have that discussion.
What
Woody, what
is
kind
there?
of training are you looking for?
Yep.
Before Dish or Boost used to have every quarter, like they'd have a.
Oh,
like,
the
if
monthly new
anybody
hire
has-
training.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Yep. I was talking to Ryan earlier today. I will follow up with him. Chris Napoli was doing those, but I'll see where they're at on that. I'll follow up with you this afternoon.
And Chris
Also-
and Woody, we do a monthly new hire training on these calls every week, but granted, it's 30 minutes, right? Can't get everything in a 30-minute call. If you guys
No.
want a more in-depth, like 2-hour new hire training, let me know. We can help schedule that as well.
That would definitely help, especially right now with our vision, our growth, and opportunities that's in place. We need to have a solid team that's on the board with us, with our vision and where we are moving Buzz Wireless forward. And the ones that are going to be performing, they're going to stay with us. The ones that are not performing, they don't take this job seriously, then it isn't for them. So
There you go.
we're going to be very aggressive after that summit, and I think there's going to be a lot of great things, a lot of changes. Chris, I don't know if Clark called you or not. There's a couple of locations I'm looking at. We can discuss that after the call, whenever you have time.
As the Macho Man
Yeah,
Randy Savage said,
I'm actually
the
going to
cream
Davidson
rises to
tomorrow
the
to look
top.
at the one.
What is this about Macho Man?
I was saying, as far as employees, as the Macho Man Randy Savage said, the cream rises to the top, brother. Oh yeah, you gotta get those top performers.
Yeah, baby, yeah. That's the one. That's the one.
Adam, let's just wrap it up, please. Thank you.
All right, thanks guys. We'll talk to you next week. Have a great one.
Later.
Bye.